Digital Romance TV.
Hi, this is Claire Casey for Digital Romance TV, and today we're talking about breaking up with a guy or building in distance with a guy without being ugly about it. This letter is from Tori, and she writes, I had 4 dates with this guy. I like him, but I don't have the butterflies. He's now telling me I'm the woman for him, and he's freaking me out a little bit. How can I be the woman after 4 dates? Twice just sitting with him at the movies. It feels nice to be wanted, but I don't think this is healthy. How can I back off with this guy without hurting his feelings and without looking like a bitch? Okay, Tori, 2 things. You used the words back off, so either you want to just build in some distance or you actually want to break it off, and I'll talk a little bit about both of those. The first thing is that you need to build in distance by not responding to him in your regular messages right away. Do respond. So for example, if he emails you or texts you or calls you, don't return his calls, his texts, his emails immediately. Let him sit for a little while and then respond so that he knows that you're not right there waiting for his every word. That's one thing. The second thing is that really you owe it to him to communicate with him clearly. So sit down with him in a non-big deal kind of way and just communicate very, very calmly with him that you're not sure that you could be the one for him, and that you'd like to take things a little bit more slowly and carefully. You may want to even talk about your timeline, like say something like, I probably wouldn't know for I don't think I would know for at least 6 or 8 months whether a man was the one that I wanted to spend my life with. So it makes me a little uncomfortable to hear you say the same thing. I'm not sure about that. So you can talk to him just very calmly and casually like that and see what he says. If it becomes more serious and you need to actually make a clean break and you want to do that without being ugly, then I recommend that you do it face to face, first of all, and keep it very brief and polite. The whole thing shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, by the way. These are not 5-hour conversations. And have an exit plan. So if you're going to sit down and actually break up with him, say, I got to be in class in 20 minutes, or I have to get to my girlfriend's house, we're meeting for dinner, or whatever it is. Create your plan and then work it so that your conversation happens with that on the other end, so that you have a good reason for closing things down and moving on. And moving on is actually my last point. You want to either break up with him, or even if you just want to build in distance, you should be dating other people. If you break up with him, you definitely should be dating other guys. So move forward with that. Don't be exclusive. I always recommend that you not be exclusive with a guy until you've been together long enough to explicitly agree that that's what you're going to do. So anyway, Tori, thank you very much for writing in. I guess if I had 2 last words, it would always be to be civil. You said you don't want to be a bitch about it. Of course you don't. Be civil, be polite, but keep your best interest in mind and move on if you need to. That's it for today. Thanks so much for listening. Take care. I'm Claire Casey, and I'll talk to you again soon.
If you're sick of having your heart broken and finally want to find the one, go to this link and watch this video right now, digitalromance.tv/CHH. In this short presentation, relationship expert Michael Fiore teaches you how to capture a man's heart and make him love you forever.